Proud they've waited all day for this match and they're ready for some world-class batting and bowling. The pitch today, that looks good. A bit of grass on top, so they'll get their wish, I think. Can't get that outside the ring field. Got that away nicely.
A poor delivery, and you don't pass up chances like that. Crashed away for 4. How will he reply?
Doesn't beat the infield. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. End of the over. 7 off it. The Crowns are 7 for none.
First of the power play overs down, and some good shot making to start things off.
Norkia, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Smacks that away through the gap.
Showed good composure to wait on that slower ball and find room to get the 4 runs. Just a fantastic shot. Might look to go big again here.
Massive outside edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Oh no, what a chance. That's going to race to the boundary. Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Finds the fielder with that shot. Square cut, finds point, no run. End of the over, the Crowns are 16 for none.
They're off to a great start. Batters timing the ball well, and the bowlers look a little bit rattled.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Oh, great shot.
The timing on that shot was just perfect. Brilliant shot. It was a boundary the moment it hit the bat.
Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Good fielding out in the boundary.
You sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
Cuts that off well in the infield. End of the over. 9 runs coming from it. The Crowns are 25 for none. Russell from the pavilion end. Narayan, the spinner, coming into the attack. Couldn't get it through the field. Out. That is catch of the series. Second with a one-handed dive. What a catch.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work.
2 full, punch back down the ground. Could be 4.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Gone. Great catch. Quick reactions. And that's gone. Amazing catch.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
End of the over. 5 off it. The Crowns are 30 for 2. A new bowler is coming into the attack. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. No. Terrible shot. Not too sure what they're appealing for here. Straight to the fielder. Oh boy, that's a maximum. I want to know how far that's gone. Came right off the meat of the bat.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
Chakravarti ends what has been a tidy over. Just needed to top it off with a wicket. Salt has hit that fine and it'll run away for 4. Fine leg will not get near that one.
It was full and good night. Hit it well to pick up 4.
Was quick onto that in the infield. Punch down the ground, mid-off and mid-on in pursuit.
Got their weight forward, the head was right, and punched nicely through the ball.
Misses everything. Now then, what's this? They've gone up. Didn't hear or see anything. Brilliant diving stop. End of the over, and time for a little more freedom in the field. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Massive outside edge. End of the over. 3 off it. The Crowns are 47 for 2.
It's been a bit of a battle finding some big overs, but they worked the ball around nicely.
Not the ideal way of handling that ball. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders. How will the bowler respond?
Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Onto that early. That could be 4.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Power and precision in that shot. End of the over, and a very nicely bowled one. Not much opportunity to score runs there. Chakravarti from the high court end. Edge, but it drops safely. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Huge middle. That's a monster of a shot.
Showing that they mean business this innings. Barely seem to have got going and they're hitting sixes. Can he come back with a dot ball?
That is huge, enormous, massive, gigantic. Take your pick.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
The right armour is coming on to bowl from the pavilion end.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Wow, that's missed a lot. Swept away, but finds the fielder. Great shot.
Starting to hit their stride. A fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s. Going with a more defensive field choice.
Nice shot, but straight to gully. 5 runs in that over. The Crowns are 74 for 2.
A very defensive field, this.
That's gone. Couldn't ask for an easier catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
At long last, they have the wicket. Could so easily have been a game-changing innings, but all the same, it's been fabulous to watch.
Left-hander is coming into bat at number 5.
Three added in that over. The Crowns are 77 for 3. Pandya, stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
That was just an unbelievable shot. Middled it and it flew over the boundary. Brilliant stuff.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Can't get that outside the ring field. With a huge appeal. Kolkata managed to keep the batters pretty quiet in that over. They're certainly seeing some very good bowling. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the high court end. They've gone up here. Oh, that's LBW. Starts the over with a wicket.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Massive outside edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Nearly gets the edge. Iyer with a great delivery there. Thick edge. End of the over. 4 runs coming off it. The Crowns are 90 for 4. Singh from the pavilion end. That's a cracking shot. That's going to be 6. It's going way back into the crowd there.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive. That's a confident appeal. Doesn't beat the infield. Edge, but it drops safely. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. That's gone. Couldn't ask for an easier catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket. It's a very frustrated person heading back to the pavilion.
Magical shot into the vacant fine leg position, and I do not think anyone's going to stop that.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Edge, amazing delivery. Six runs added in the over. The Crowns are 109 for 5. Edged, unplayable. Cuts that off well in the infield. Huge edge. Shot, finds the gap with that one.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
Edged, what a ball. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming off it. Both sides need to inject some life into this match.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Go through. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like we'll carry.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary, That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Finds the edge. Edged. The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They liked it. Out. What a screamer.
Really getting to the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? End of the over, a big one. 11 runs coming from it. The Crowns, 126 for 6. Rahane, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Massive outside edge. Edged it. Nicked it. Thick edge.
That ball has been hit. It has flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous. Top-class innings. Been playing very nicely out there and brings up the half-century.
Big edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Edged, unplayable. Huge edge. Misses everything. Kolkata with a strong appeal. That should be given. Out. Nicely done by the keeper.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
The right-hander is coming into bat.
Straight to the fielder. Five runs in that over. The Crowns are 138 for 7. Rahane to wrap up the innings. No, terrible shot. Kolkata has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for. Oh, that's a great shot early on, wide of cover, and that'll give him a bit of confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary, though. And that's the end of the innings. The Crowns have set a target of $143. The openers are coming out. It's a very gettable total. They just need to get off to a good start and not give anything silly away. It's the silly stuff that can give the bowlers a sniff in this match.
A lovely delivery. Got it in short and surprised them. They'll be happy only one of those is allowed.
That's huge. That's a biggie. It is out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Caught. It's one of the easiest catches you'll see. In the air and cover takes an easy catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round. He's got their tail up.
That's 4 all the way. Beautiful shot.
That was a solid shot. Really well played. Ball was dropped just a little shorter and a great shot off the back foot.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Track. Head was completely still and they struck that hard, high and long for 6.
A fantastic shot off the back foot. Really well timed. Everyone just had to stand, watch and admire.
The right arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the pavilion end. Oh, geez, they've hit that beautifully. That was gloriously met. 2 maximums in a row. Is it a sign of things to come? Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, just got to accept it and move on. Goes through. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like we'll carry.
Well, the delivery was poor. Still needs to be put away, though. And what a lovely shot to find the boundary. Might look to go big again here.
Oh, my word. That is huge. Middle. That's a monster of a shot.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going. Will it be 3 boundaries in a row?
Yep. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Late cut, straight to the fielder. End of a high-scoring over. Beautiful batting. After hitting the boundary that many times, there's high confidence out in the middle.
2 overs gone and they're off to a superb start in this power play. 12 plus and over, well ahead of the required rate.
Huge shot. It's a massive shot, just incredible.
Too much width, really. They're only asking for that to be hammered into the stands, and that is exactly what's happened. How will the bowler respond?
Oh my, that's stuck. What a catch. Tried to go aerial, but straight to extra cover.
A fluent innings undone by a decent delivery. A good wicket to get at a good time.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. On that nicely, good defence. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Drilled that one away. Good pick up, big chance. Head over the ball, great shot. That's racing away.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
End of the over, 13 coming from it. Kolkata, 49 for 2.
Well, it's been a fantastic first half of the power play, going at 12 plus and over. They're in a very strong position early on. Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Oh, that's a biggie. Oh, that is huge. All the way for a maximum. And it's gone many rows deep.
All about the bat speed, that one. Got under the short ball. The boundary's too short for this batter.
It sounded good. It sounded really good. That's a maximum. It's gone 12 deep into the crowd.
Just textbook. Sees the ball go shorter and gets back fast to pull that shot away for the 6.
Wow, that's missed the lot. Oh, nice catch. Great reactions. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It really looked like it'd be moving on to a big, big score, but not to be.
Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. End of the over, and what a beauty it was. Say what you want about the bowling, but you still have to hit them. Majestic batting.
4 overs down, and the captain won't be too happy with his bowlers so far. It might just be time to mix things up a bit and bring in a 4th or a 5th change, just to try something different and hope their fortunes turn around. Well, the shorter ball doesn't work here. Rode the bounce well and eased it over the top for 6 runs.
Kumar over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be 4.
Really good scoring. That's 10 from 2 deliveries, making the bowler pay. That was an impressively timed boundary. Needs a dot ball. That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Yes.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Across the stumps and a flick of the wrist. It's wide of square leg. Could be 4.
Got their weight forward, their head was right, and punched nicely through the ball.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Smacks that away through the gap.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there's no point in chasing that. That was a tremendous delivery. It fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Nearly gets the edge. Hazelwood with a great delivery there. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Late cut, straight to the fielder. A direct hit, and this could be gone. Perfectly timed. End of the over, end of the restrictions. I'm sure we're going to see some big fielding changes coming up.
That flew to the boundary. This innings is building nicely. And now closing in on a half-century.
Dayol, the left-arm pace bowler, is coming into the attack from the high court end. Yeah, they've held that. Brilliant work in the deep. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
They've looked threatening, but can't go on with the job. They'll be annoyed with themselves, having gotten out after a start.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Goes over the top with that shot.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
End of the over. Kolkata, 112 for 4.
It's been non-stop action tonight. Every plan for the batters has been dismantled with almost a level of disdain.
Dar coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Nicked it. The Crowns goes up strong, but the batter doesn't feel they got anything on that. And out. Oh, how did he get to that one?
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
That's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Can't get that outside the ring field. Trouble! Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Cuts that off well in the infield. 2 runs coming from that over. Kolkata 114 for 5.
They've stayed in that super aggressive mindset. At this rate, their total could be unreachable.
Solid shot. That's going for 4.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Straight to the fielder. Crack! Head was completely still and they struck that hard, high and long for 6.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Oh, well, don't even bother running.
A poor delivery, and you don't pass up chances like that. Crashed away for 4. Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Over the infield with a cracking shot.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. No. Terrible shot. Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive.
The batters have left a clutch of 4s and 6s in the scorecard. They're powering this team to victory.
Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Square cut, finds point, no run. Gone, great reflexes. Tried to go over, but it's gone straight to backward point.
The batsman leaving the field, called out for 1. The batting team.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. And again, see you later on your bike. 2 wickets on the trot.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
First, I'd focus on just trying to survive this ball, deny the hat-trick, and then worry about getting runs. Finds the edge. They've gone up here. Worst possible time to be coming into bat. Just have to settle and not think about the previous wickets. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Late cut, straight to the fielder. There's a chance if it hits. Brilliant shot. That's one for the crowd.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match. This has been a famous victory. For much of the match, we didn't know who was going to win,